everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're back here with little Conan Exiles Age of Calamitous mod. Today we will be attempting the second section of the Forsaken Mountain dungeon, which includes getting through the water cavern and the Gathon boss fight. We've already teleported in to the first way shrine here, so we're gonna get underway. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do when you get down in here is turn back around, because there is a little chest right here. That chest has a mysterious fragment. Those are going to become important throughout this section of the dungeon. You swim over here to this bone pile. This chest does not give you a mysterious fragment. It gives you a torch, which is a glowing stick, so that you have something in case you don't have a light source. You're going to run into some little bit of resistance here in the form of bloodhounds. There are a lot of them. I like to bring mages because of their AoEs. They can get these mobs burned down quickly. Wow. There we go. A little bit of a struggle there. All right, so you can get the torch from that chest. Over here is a note, and this note's going to explain what you need to do in this dungeon. It details some sort of promise of 5 gems with 4 statues, with the last statue arriving once you get out of there, get out of the cave. So, like the note says, there are 5 total gems. You can light these torches if you like. You need to bring a pickaxe with you. Well, you need a pickaxe. You don't need to bring one with you. There is a pick right here, an iron pick, and you can use that to chop up the coal if you choose to do so. I have a fairly good torch, so we don't necessarily need to do that. What I like to do here is I like to stay left. We're looking for, you can see the glow off in the distance. There is another chest. You don't want to go running straight for it. You'll aggro some more enemies in the area. So I like to creep around left. You can see the third chest off in the distance there as well. So there's mysterious fragment number 2. And then right around here we'll get some more attention. And we didn't get the big one. So I'm gonna go grab the chest while I'm not getting attacked. And there's the big one there. So at this point you have 3 fragments. Once we kill Caldora here, you'll have the other 2 for a total of 5. And if you notice where we're fighting, on the ceiling there are some bones sticking out. That's going to be important here in just a minute. We'll just get Caldora finished off here. And you can see on the left side I have enhanced water breathing on. That comes from one of the craftable orbs. I'm drawing a blank on the name right now, but it gives you full water breathing, just like you were to have a riptide out. I do have a riptide on my wheel just in case we're in here for longer than 48 minutes, but I don't expect that to happen. Once Caldora goes down, you can see the room starts flooding. And so here we've got 2 more fragments, and you can see that means we got 5 total fragments. We're going to take the rest of her loot too, because it's pretty good. I don't typically harvest that killed, but I don't have a cleaver with anyway. Alright, so what I like to do from where we fight Caldora with the bones on the ceiling is stick on the left wall and swim around. What you're looking for when you do this, and again, you can light these torches on the way if it helps you keep track of where you've been. But if you just stay left, you should be okay. What you're looking for are these. This is a statue of a wolf. You can interact with it. It'll howl, and then its eyes will glow. There's a total of 4 of them statues. So just keep swimming to the left, along the left wall, and you'll eventually hit all 4 of them without backtracking and doubling back and whatnot. Here's the second one. And this is using the mysterious fragments to activate them. You can interact with them multiple times. It will only use 1 fragment, and it will tell you that you've already interacted with it. So like you've already activated the statue, it says. So that was 3. And number 4 should be right over here. And there's number 4. So now that we've got all the statues activated, we want to find that spot on the... Oh, I want to go this way. We want to find that spot on the ceiling that had the bones. You can do that a couple of ways. Find the corpse of Caldora, just swim around looking for the bones. Once you do find the bones, depending on the angle you come in from, you can get up here into the little breathing section. But you want to swim down underneath this little drop down there, and then underneath this one as well. And then when you look up, you'll see a torch and a platform. You swim underneath that platform, turn around, and climb up. And then you are out of the water cave. You just climb up this platform here, and it's going to look like a dead end, but you can come over here and you can kind of see that the platform continues through here. This is where you're going to need your pick. So even if you don't plan on lighting those lanterns, you do need to pick up that pick if you don't have one. Otherwise, you're going to have to go back down in there, swim around, find that section, and pick that tool up. So it's just in your best interest to grab it or to bring a pick with you, because this section, you need it to get through here. And the hitbox on this can be tricky. That was actually pretty good. So once that clears out, you'll see that it opens up into another room, and you want to probably not go hard charging in here. As you go in, you'll see a door on the left, and you look over to the right, and there are, I've seen 7, but usually it's 8 warlords. They are corrupted grunts with a little bit more health. Think of it like a tier 9 corrupted grunt. Oh, perfect. That actually worked out great. We aggroed half of them. Which is actually excellent. Warbringers is what they're called. Because we only aggroed half of them, we only have to fight half of them. We do want to watch that plague. That's going to get them. And then I'm going to bring my thralls back over here so they don't die to the plague. And then we'll go get the other half. that's about as ideal as that fight's ever gone for me. Once that plague clears out, we'll head out and get the rest. They're still smoldering. I don't know if that'll... Okay. I pick up coins and gems. I'm never going to apologize for being a loot goblin. I know it's sometimes not the most interesting content, but it is what it is. Alright, so these guys... I'm going to send the troops in after them. I'd rather have the aggro on thralls than on me, because then I have to kite them around. And then I would just rather stay away from the plague so that my thralls can pull away from it. 2 of my thralls are plague immune anyway, so... Also, that looks pretty cool. Alright. This door we cannot interact with. We can't do anything with. Nothing happens except you tell your pet to move. So that leaves this door, which will conveniently open for you as you approach into a very intimidating room. So I'm gonna point this out. This is the fifth one, the fifth statue. I'm not gonna activate it yet. You can activate it whenever you want, but I'm gonna come over here and show off some things. That island right there is in a sea of plague. That plague will kill you. This thing right here is a jump pad. It will shoot you over that island. There's a couple of flooded areas on the island, and something up above will occasionally throw a plague like fireball down at you. That person standing there is also someone that releases plague. They will spawn periodically with about 10% of their health and die very quickly, releasing plague wherever they are. And then occasionally throughout this fight, corrupted grunts will also spawn. So what's going to happen here is we're going to make sure everybody's got full health, because this is... I do not enjoy this fight. And we're going to give our last fragment to this guy. Alrighty, and then Gathon spawns out there. This is a jump pad here, so that's how you're going to get there. We've clearly got boss music going. So the party that I brought with me this time is 2 tier 9 mages with tier 5 light magic, both level 20, and 2 level 20 scourge hounds. The prevailing thought, I've been struggling with this fight mightily. The one shot that he delivers has taken 3 of my thralls at a time, 2 of my thralls at a time. It's been a bit of a struggle for me. Holy shit. So the prevailing thought with this party, and part of that is this mod. Sometimes having more thralls with you is better, and sometimes they all congregate in front of a giant enemy that has a giant axe that's going to try to one-shot them. So that's why they get caught up and multiple get killed in the one-shot. So the thought here is the mages will distance and deal their damage distance, and the scourge hounds might be agile enough to avoid the attack. So that's the thought. We'll see if it works out. Let's go fight them. Servant of Gorethorn, that's what those guys are called. Alright, he's currently focused on a mage, but that's might be okay. That's why we have 2 of them. I tried this with 1 mage and 3 scourge pets, and he focused the mage most of the time, so... Right now I'm just going to try healing. One thing that I did notice is that you can no longer apply status effects. At least I'm not able to apply status effects to Gathon. That could be a mod conflict, but this should be applying poison, and it's not. So poisons and bleeds don't seem to affect him anymore, which makes this fight significantly more difficult. He's going to call some buddies here. Lots of them. These are armored grunts. They're not going to drop any plague when they die. He got one of my mages. I had to cut my magic quite a lot. I went with more of a strength build, so I don't deal quite as much magic damage as perhaps I should. The one thing that they did that's nice is they made it so that the thralls can stand it stupid. Like they're fighting out in that area that I can't go to. The thralls don't take environment damage, which is kind of nice. Okay, we want them to keep throwing rocks. That's just fine. I would like them to fight over here, though. Yeah, I can't be in that. This is... okay, yeah. We need her backing up. I want to try to take control of her. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. Give me this. This is kind of insane. There's so much plague out here. And he got her. Shit. No! Alright. I gotta watch that stamina. That's a problem. That would be a real shame to die right now. Oh my god. He drops a bunch of plague when he dies too. This fight is insane. The dogs are... Do I only have one? Okay, I got two of them. Alright, so we're gonna go through here, and I believe on the other side of this is a